Every single day you step into an arena you do not control. You enter a world of unpredictable markets, erratic bosses, fickle relationships, sudden misfortunes, betrayal, traffic, economic collapse, and biological frailty. Most human beings spend their entire lives fighting this external arena. They wake up reactive. They get angry when traffic halts. They break down when someone criticizes them. They spiral into anxiety when the future turns uncertain. They are leaves floating on a turbulent river, dragged by every current, tossed by every wave, completely helpless against the whims of the environment. They believe their core problem is out there. They think, if only my boss were fairer, if only my partner were softer, if only I had more money, if only the world were easier, I would finally be at peace. They are trapped in the ultimate delusion. The ancient Stoics understood a truth that modern psychology is only beginning to rediscover. You cannot conquer a world you cannot control if you have not first conquered the only thing you do control, which is yourself. When Epictetus walked the streets of Rome as a slave, chained in body, he realized something that no emperor could strip from him. His masters owned his limbs, his work, and his physical existence. But they did not own his mind. They could not dictate his response to suffering. They could not command his character. Epictetus wrote that man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. No man is free who is not master of himself. Look around you today. The majority of people are enslaved, not by iron chains or prison bars, but by their own unexamined impulses. They are enslaved by their quick tempers, their insatiable appetites for validation, their fear of discomfort, their addiction to cheap dopamine, and their desperate need to control things that were never theirs to control. If you cannot control your own tongue when you are angry, you are not free. If you cannot execute your daily obligations because you do not feel like it, you are not free. If your entire emotional state can be ruined by a single negative comment or an unexpected setback, you are not free. Master yourself first. Master your thoughts. Master your attention. Master your emotional state. Master your daily habits. Because once you master what lies within, nothing, absolutely nothing in this world can stop you. Before we dive into the core strategies of Stoic self-mastery, hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and drop a comment below, letting us know what part of your life you are taking back control of today. Joining this community is your commitment to relentless growth. If you take only one concept from the entirety of Stoic philosophy and implement it with absolute fidelity, your life will radically shift. That concept is the dichotomy of control. At the heart of Stoic wisdom lies a fundamental distinction that splits reality into two precise categories. First, things that are completely up to us. Second, things that are not up to us. What is up to us? Our opinions, our impulses, our desires, our choices, and our moral character. What is not up to us? The body we were born with, our reputation, how other people act, the past, the future, global events, weather, sickness, and death. The fundamental cause of human suffering, every ounce of anxiety, rage, resentment, and despair you have ever felt, comes from a single mistake. That mistake is assigning your peace of mind to things that belong in the second category. Marcus Aurelius, the ruler of the vast Roman Empire, wrote to himself in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Notice what Marcus did not say. He did not say you have power over outside events. He acknowledged his limits. He focused entirely on his own duty, his own choices, and his own integrity. Every time a problem arises, every time panic strikes, ask yourself one ruthless question. Is this within my control, or is it not? If the answer is not within my control, train your mind to respond immediately. Then it is nothing to me. By withdrawing your emotional energy from things you cannot control, you liberate a staggering amount of bandwidth. You stop bleeding energy on trivia. You direct 100% of your power into the small circle where you actually possess agency, your effort, your focus, your work, and your character. Most people believe they are running their own lives, but their appetite and laziness are running their lives instead. You cannot claim to be a master of the world if you are a slave to your own body. The Stoics viewed self-discipline not as a punishment, but as the ultimate form of self-respect and freedom. Look at your daily routine through the lens of cold Stoic reality. Every time you hit the snooze button in the morning, you are stating that an extra 10 minutes of unconsciousness in a warm bed is more valuable to you than your purpose and your goals. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. Was I created to cower under the blankets and keep warm? To master yourself, you must actively court voluntary discomfort. When you deliberately subject yourself to cold water, hard training, fasting, long hours of deep focus, and physical weariness, you build psychological armor. You prove to your lower mind that you can survive discomfort. Once you lose the fear of discomfort, you become unstoppable. No deadline terrifies you. No hard conversation deters you. No physical challenge breaks you. Circumstances do not possess emotional meaning. An event in the physical world is completely neutral. A layoff, a breakup, a financial loss, or a cancelled plan carries no inherent tragedy. It is your mind that attaches a judgment to the event. Wipe out the impression, retract the judgment, drop the interpretation, and the emotional pain disappears. Stop telling yourself dramatic stories. Strip every event down to its bare, neutral facts. Respond to those facts with practical, disciplined action and leave the emotional drama behind. Stop living for the applause of others. You value your own life and perspective above all else, yet you hand over the keys to your self-worth to random strangers. Handing your mind over to anyone who criticizes you allows them to dictate your inner mood. Live for the approval of your own conscience, not the approval of the crowd. What stands in the way becomes the way. Do not view obstacles as interruptions to your path. View the obstacle as the path itself. Every setback is an opportunity to practice virtue, courage, and resilience. Master your mind, master your daily actions, and take absolute ownership of your life. When you conquer the kingdom within, nothing in the world outside can ever hold you back. If this message challenged you, hit the like button and share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you never miss a daily breakdown of ancient wisdom and mental toughness. Click the video on your screen right now to keep building your internal fortress. Stand firm, master yourself, and remain unstoppable.